What's going on? I hope you're happy, healthy, doing the things you love doing with those that you love doing them with. I'm now about to give you your reading. Let's get into the meat and bones of your reading. And before I start to give you your message, I need you to like, comment, subscribe, press the notification bell. And if you're interested in getting a paid service regarding your own personal one-to-one reading or video recorded reading or rituals, drop me a DM, a private message. DM me clarity on either my Instagram or on TikTok, which is Sorcerer X, the same handle that's on my YouTube channel. All right. Well, okay, let's go into it. I feel like that you are now in the process of learning something valuable. And this is all to do with lessons that needs to be something that you've got to experience, something that you've got to learn, something that needed to be a situation where you physically had to feel. Now, what I mean by this is not violence, by the way. This is more about the mental element towards feeling a certain situation where you are remembering this as a definitive action in your life. So let's just say a recent disappointment that's happened, it made you feel upset. You may have felt something about that, but that's a situation that you are needing to remember during this time, because you're not going to be defined by those failings. You're going to be defining the situation as a major life lesson in your life, in a capacity where you're going to grow stronger from the situation, where you will see strength. And ultimately, this is going to be the signs of your rebirth. Now, I'm going to say this, right? It's from let me use analogy. You can navigate your life and channel this situation into something that's going to be completely positive in your life. And what I feel is very much something that will become a catapult, an experience that you've had to realize. Let's say a recent heartbreak that you've had to realize, or a recent disappointment, a recent lesson. I give an example. Adele uses the energy of life lessons as a way to transform her position in her life. So the singer Adele, she had to utilize the feelings of that and really utilize that for her songs. She conveyed this energy from a creative perspective. She created the energy of utilizing this to bring out the best of her. Now, you are very much similar towards the energy that is of having to channel a disappointment and actually turning this and converting this into your wish fulfillment. This is an idea. This is an identity of yourself. This is a change. This is a defining act, a moment, and saying, I shall not be in this position anymore. In fact, I will turn this disappointment and lessons into absolute happiness. And this is about you being proactive rather than feeling as if you need to feel sorry for yourself. Your progression and your transformation is required you to look within during this time and actually realize that you provide your own answers towards your solutions, and that you have the strength, and that you are about to see how strong you are. Now, this is in all fields of your life. This is in aspects of your career, aspects of your life, aspects that you just feel that you are connecting the dots towards the certain lesson that you've had to experience. Now, Spirit's saying this is all part of its plan because you've got the Tower card, and that with the Tower card, everything turns to rubble. Many people will say this is a crisis. I see this as an opportunity. If you've seen the first Batman film, in not recent, but in the comments, let's interact, right? But if you've watched the first film with Christian Bale, I think it was Batman Returns or something like that, with Christian Bale, Now, his old mansion, his family mansion, turned to rubble. And then he decided to create a new building. And even though he mentioned that it's going to be something similar to what he had before, it's his creation. The energy of this is that even though it may be seen as something that rubble essentially is a form of disappointment, your vision towards making a grand change is ultimately going to be the life-changing element of yourself. This is about understanding that this isn't the end, this is the beginning. This is what's going to create you this sense of power, this sense of inspiration. I'm seeing that you're going to be getting inundated full of messages towards you and people because how people view you as an inspiration. I'm seeing you going towards the aspects of travel. I'm seeing you being able to feel like you are abundant. So these are creative elements. These are elements that put you in the field regarding an industry. Defining moments. Many people in our lives today, rich people, for example, they've been broke before. They've been in situations, they've got arms and legs like you do. They've had to become bankrupt a few times. I'm not saying that you're going to I'm not going to say that you're going to become bankrupt. But the point of it is that they've tasted this taste of sadness. And you've tasted that before. And I'm bringing this situation because everybody has the energy of the human experience. And if they've had the experience of disappointment and that you can relate to, that means that you can also relate to when you win and when you succeed. Now, the Six of Wands is about you understanding that you will overcome and actually champion yourself because of the situation. What I love about this is the fact is that during this process, you're going to really bring out the best of you. You're going to really bring out what and who you truly are. This is the defining moment of your identity because you realize something that you never had before, and it's that resilience factor. Now, the energy of growth within yourself is within the masculine and the feminine energies of yourself. So there's a period of growth. There's a period of entering this new chapter in life full of open-mindedness, optimism, and reveling in the factors that you may not know all the answers, but you will understand that your success requires you to grow anyway. So you have to just keep on going, and that you'll find out how powerful you are, your field, your energy, just who you are, and that you can go towards anything in your life with these goals, and you can put them all across different targets that you want, and that you will pass because you have the mindset and the capacity to understand that your mind is formidable, that these acts of situations that caused sadness were not losses but lessons, and that your lessons are what brings you the best part of you, how strong you are, how amazing you are. So the energy that I feel very much so is celebration, success, because you have really brought out the best of you, and that the achievement goes without saying, that you are attracting that energy. What's more important within yourself is that you know how to deal with doubts, you know how to deal with issues, you know how to find solutions, you know how to weather storms, and you know how bottom of the barrel that you were before, and that this is just now a moment where the only way is up. The energy within this month is very powerful for you because you are emerging as something that really is going through the process of metamorphosis, transmutation, changing of your identity. Now, if you'd like help in bringing the best and amplifying that identity, and you need help regarding finding a route towards that new chapter, I do provide one-to-one readings or one-to-one services to give you clarity, to empower you, and to help you see what you can't see. If that's something that you're interested in, DM me clarity. I also have alternative services regarding ritual work as well. Message me on my Instagram or on TikTok, Sorcerer X, same handle as YouTube. This was a very important reading for yourself. I am the Sorcerer. Take care.